Is it wrong that my favorite version of Starfire comes from Teen Titans Go? Like that show, I think is really underrated. Although I think it might be overrated at the same time. I love that show. I'm gonna rewatch that show. Anyway, let's get into Starfire. Let's hop into the video.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, we're going to do a quick character guide on Starfire. This is on the back of Superboy. Because they have a team synergy, I want to go ahead and do them together. But she is a multi-target damage dealer. She does that damage on the front row. Burn, which goes well with Superboy. And I need to figure out if there is a way that they'll show Superhero Associative and then Justice League. If there's a way they'll show the characters, if I can filter by these abilities, by these tags. Obtain energy. What? Anti-tank. What do you mean by that? And dispel. And then here are her abilities. Oh, they actually show you her abilities here too. I wonder if it's more fun for me to go through the abilities here while her profile's up. Oh well. We'll go to the character first. I think I might start doing it that way. That seems kind of cool. In fact, no. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Let's go ahead and do it this way. You guys tell me if you like it the other way. And then I'll go to her actual kit. So on her... Oh, no. I can't even tell if it's a passive advanced attack. They just... Okay. Well, there goes that idea. Haphazardly just jumping into something without planning it. That's what I get. That's what I get. Smack. All right. So here we go. Right now, the gear I have on her is 2 crit pieces. And then the attack's very similar to Superboy because... Damage dealer, she's DPS. So let's get crit if we can. Let's get attack up if we can. Let's see here. Her crit chance, again, 10%. Like Superboy's not a fan. Wish that was higher. Her affinities. I didn't go over the actual affinities for Superboy, just for his team synergies. So she has an additional HP of 5% and defense 2.5% because Nightwing's out there. And then I do have Mr. Freeze and King Shark, so she got an additional 10% attack, which applies whether they're on the field with her or not. Now let's go into the skills. Attacks an enemy dealing superpower damage equal to 120% of attack. Now they do keep saying superpower damage and they do say physical damage. I believe the only real difference in these things, and I need to see their site where they can describe this stuff. I believe the only real difference in these things is so that when you have other complementary attributes. So for example, when you have the single burst attack, I'm trying to think of a different thing, but it says an additional, for example, it'll say an additional 6% physical damage. I think that's when it matters. I don't know that like superpower damage punches an under shield. I don't think that's the case. Anyway, although that would explain why she would be an anti-tank. I have it up to 130 now because I have her up to rank. I think this was at level 41 though. Now, passive. Does every character just have 2 passives and 1? Because, no, they don't. Because Raven has an advanced attack. So these 2 do just have passive attacks. 2 passives. All right. When dealing damage, adds 1 stack of burn. For every 2 enemies detonated, gain 1 energy. So, that's pretty damn cool. So, if you put burn out there with Superboy... and then they detonate every 2, you're gonna add 1 energy to that ultimate bar on the left, which means it could help pop off ultimates more. Then I have it to level 2. When dealing damage, if the target is not inflicted with burn, add 2 burns stacks instead. So she's gonna deal 1 burn. If the person doesn't have a burn, she's gonna give them 2, and they explode on 4. Yeah, I'll just read the debuff in case you haven't seen the Superboy video. Burns detonate at 4 stacks, taking superpower damage of 60% of attack. So she's already putting 2 out there if nobody has them on this level 2, which I think happened at level 41. I'm not sure. I like that. This is why I need to pay more attention to these kits. As you learn. So the other passive increases damage by 10% when attacking an enemy in the front row, and adds 1 stack of armor break for 2 turns. But she only attacks the front. Oh no, because her ultimate attacks the front row. So then when she goes to the back row, she's doing less damage, actually. Okay, gotcha. And then at rank 7, that'll hop up to 13%. Okay, gotcha. Armor break decreases defense by 20% and crit resistance by 5%, max 5 stack. And she's going to lay down how many? Just 1. Okay. I guess that's part of the anti-tank strategy. Her ultimate unleashes power and deals power damage equal to 145% of attack to an enemy row. So like it'll start with the front row, and then once the front row is gone, it'll go to the back. And also dispel one type of buff. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know it got rid of buffs. Oh, I like that. And now it's at 165 because I have it at level 2. I like that. Removing the buffs. I'm a fan. Okay, so based on this kit, the one other thing that I wanted to check, and it came from here, armor break, so the damage increase. And then I had her damage at 5,000. She has, let me see, was a 10 is not expected. She has a good amount of damage. Like, only one I have as higher is Green Arrow. I mean, he's a tank. Nightwing's a tank, so he shouldn't be doing too much. I guess that's the thing. So is Raven. She's support, so not too much. He should have a lot, but let's be fair. He's only rank 5 and she's rank 6. Okay. That's starting to make more sense. All right. So it's not nuts. Speed 194, but seems pretty damn slow. Okay. All right, we see what it is. So it feels as though, or it seems as though I want to build her with burn teams. Armor break seems nice. Okay. So anyone that lays down burn, this is what we were doing before with Superboy and that synergy they have together. So if you've seen that previous video, you're about to get something like kind of recycled to you. But basically with Superboy on this is why they pair well together. She's on that squad. If she's on the squad, or if any of these characters on the squad, then they're gonna get this boost of all deployed allies attack, but 6%, whatever. But then on the detonation, it's an extra 12%. And now here's the thing. I tried to catch this at the end of the Superboy video when I was in Arena. What I do want to do, and I won't go into Arena in this one, I don't think. Maybe I'll do one battle. You guys might be watching this. I'm doing this back to back, so I feel like I've regurgitated stuff to you. But that would be for the people who are like on stream. But if you're watching this video much later, then sure. Only Lexworth Fusion. Keep porting it. Okay, so thanks. I cannot read your name. Thanks for that. I agree. We can get into that stuff too. We'll talk about it after I get here. But from what I've looked at, all the other characters are not worth fusing. I'd rather pull those and then save the resources for Lex, and then those other resources just rank up characters. I fully agree on that one. Haven't gotten into that like theory yet, but I fully agree with that statement, 100%. Okay, so let's go ahead and put her here and I'm gonna try to watch for the detonation. That's why I also have Bizarro in here. We're gonna add let's see. Well, it's her show, so let's put her first. There we go. We'll go this way. All right, and then the thing we were looking for from her, which is dispels attack. Okay. Superpower. Okay. Every second character when it detonates, we get energy. That's going to be hard for me to see because I'm still getting used to this game. So it's going to be hard for me to see. I already know it. So for every 2 enemy detonates, gain 1 energy. So I'm going to try to count them up. We're going to try to move it slow because I want to see this in action. So, yeah, we good. Fight. All right, we're already at 1x. And let's do 2x just to get the stuff out there. Still funny. Raven still has the highest attack. It must be based off of something else. There must be something else added. Okay, so, probably because she's in the back row with Two-Face, so that increased her attack. All right, so here we go. There's already 2. All right, so there's 1. Was that a detonation? See, even the 2x is too fast for me to see it. All right, so we have 3 here on Owlman. If we lay down 1 more burn, we see that attack happen. But of course, Superboy goes into his ultimate, so I can't see the actual attack. So They're at 3 right now. If we get one more burn, there should be additional energy. He stole Batman's motorcycle. There should be... Oh. Are my eyes just missing it? Is it just too much stuff going around and I'm too old to see it nowadays? Oh, and they took out Star Sapphire. Try it one more time. I'm sure you guys saw it. I did not. Also, you're watching this on YouTube, so you can just rewind. All right, so let's try to slow this down. Let me get my eyes right. All right, let's see. Boom, there's a burn. So we're over here now. And now I'm just going to try to watch for the damage. I'm not going to try to look for the... I'm going to check over here now. I'm just looking for... Okay, there was the burn damage. And that burn damage seemed to be a lot. That seemed to be a ton of damage. All right, so now we're going to try to find the burn damage. Hopefully the thing comes out over here. The numbers. There's the bleed that he just took. Third, so he will have a burn damage here. Oh no, there wasn't a burn applied on the Ultimate from Superboy. Oh, there's that burn damage. Okay, I saw it. And it was more than the attack. That's cool. We like that. But that's partially because of the detonation increase from his team synergy. Okay. I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. So build burn teams with her. Cool. All right. So we'll go ahead and exit out of this. I didn't even check for the energy, but that's okay because I'm going to do a fight in arena real quick and then we're going to call it a video. Keep this one shorter. I say that, but then every time I go into arena, my ego gets in the way. It is what it is. What can I say? So let's go ahead and go here. We're going to go War World. We're going to go to the arena. I already have her on a team for me. God, why is so big? You know what? Let's punch up. Let's punch up. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so why did I say I'm going to punch up? Okay, I have to take Green Arrow out. I never not play with Green Arrow. That's scary. I'm scared. Oh, so scared. Let me go. Okay, back. So that's increasing the damage on Superboy and on Starfire because on the passive for Two-Face he gives an additional, I want to say 16% in the background. An additional 14% damage amplification for allies in the back. All right. So they'll be hitting harder. Let's go ahead and get this ultimate, and it is her show, so we're gonna put her up front first, even though there might be smarter ways to go about that. Let's go blue. I do not want Zatanna out there in the front. That looks dangerous. But I mean, she only because the Kid Flash and the Kid Flash support, so I'm guessing he doesn't have that much damage. Okay. So now I could put Jessica Cruz there. It says she's DPS. I need to do her video as well, so I know how much damage I'm dealing with when I'm dealing with her. All right. We're punching up. 22K punch up. I don't think we're going to win this, but here's hoping. Okay. So Superboy goes Adam. We got the increased attack from Zatanna. We love to see that. We already got decreased attack on the other side, but how much damage do we do here? Not a lot. And I guess it's because I'm used to seeing her do it in the main story where she's taking off half their health bar. So I'm a little bit spoiled. There's burns out there. So those are going to detonate with extra as soon as we can get another burn on them. Yep, there's a burn that detonated on him. And that took off a lot of damage on the Penguin. Okay. We need another. Go ahead and put another burn out there on Bizarro. Let's see if that can take care of him. Okay, there was another detonation there. All right, we're going to get another ultimate ability now. It's putting out bleeds. Cool. Let's go. I was going to say, look like we were in good shape. No longer. They wrecked it down to my back row. Oof. It's not going to work. Thank you guys for watching. I do like Starfire, and I feel like she could be better if I put a better team around her. But I do like what she does. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Oh, God. And there goes our extra damage. So now it's just wait till you die. Dadgum. Okay. Still like Starfire. She's still cool, even in the face of defeat. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.